Hello, welcome to another episode of Commander Durdle. So, yeah, Gatecrash. So as you saw at the end of the set musings episode, I have my deck seed here. We've got the new way of doing this, which is where I basically just choose a legendary creature from the set that I want to build around and make sure I include all the cards from the set that might be associated with that particular commander in terms of their ability or the colour combination. So there'll be a few things in here that are probably not as strong as they could be. They may well just stay in thematically, or they may get replaced if there's a card I really want to play and it's sort of taking up a slot. So we've got Prime Speaker Zegana, which is 2 green, 2 blue. It's a 1/1 legendary creature, Merfolk Wizard. So it enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 count on it, where X is the greatest power among other creatures you control. When Prime Speaker Zegana enters the battlefield, draw cards equal to its power. So obviously with this, and of course with the casting cost as well, it's nice to hold off until such a point you can really leverage this. So not surprisingly, our theme for today is going to be +1/+1 counters. So I've pulled in all of the evolved creatures from the set. Some of these are stronger than others. So we've got Adaptive Snapjaw, Clinging Anemones, Cloudfin Raptor, Crocanura, Elusive Krasis, Experiment 1, Fathom Mage, and a Gyre Sage, and Shamble Shark. Simic Flux Mage, and Simic Manipulator. Got Prophetic Prism from the set for fixing, and also Simic Keyrune. While we're talking about mana, there's Breeding Pool from the set, and the Guildgate, and also the Thespian Stage, which is in the set. So in total here I've got around 35 lands. That might go up a bit. Other utility cards, so we've got Forced Adaptation. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a +1/+1 counter on enchanted creature. So that synergizes nicely with the whole evolve thing. We've got Ooze Flux, so 3 in a green, and for 1 in a green we can move 1 or more +1/+1 counters from among creatures you control and put an X green ooze creature token onto the battlefield, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters removed this way. Then some instants, we have Aetherize, which is a bounce spell from the set. We've got Biomass Mutation, which is a scalable pump spell. We have Bioshift, which allows us to move counters around. But what's interesting, because we can move counters from a target creature with the same controller, which is interesting. We've got Gridlock, tap X non-land permanents, not particularly revolving around the evolve theme, but it is a tap spell, and it's scalable. Mystic Genesis, interesting counterspell, which additionally includes this generation of an XX green ooze creature token. Naturalize was in the set, so we might as well put that in. Rapid Hybridization. It's this interesting blue removal spell, or blue destruction spell. And then we've got the Charm. And in sorceries we've got Miming Slime. So another XX green ooze creature token, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. And then Urban Evolution, which is card draw in green-blue. And we get to play an additional land this turn. So let's see what we get suggested. Obviously with the theme here, it's going to be pretty creature heavy, and there will be other things that will get included. Now, of course, what you'll notice is we're going to probably get suggestions from the next set in the block as well. Just having a quick look through here, just get a feel. Plus any other sets which, for whatever reason, involve manipulating +1/+1 counters. Which then in turn help with our evolve shenanigans. This is nice. Okay, so what to start off with? Well, let's do utility first, I think, before we and do creatures last. So, what's this? The Oozolith. Whenever a creature can draw these about food if it had counts on it. Okay. That's a cool thing in here. So I think what I'll do is we'll include this. I'm going to include a thought vessel, but I think that's about it for that. Just have a look here. I'm just curious about this. So this is a filter. Filter sort of mana rock. We do get to draw a card when it enters the battlefield, but it has to be used in combination with a mana generator to fix our mana. Yeah, let's just leave that for the moment. Okay. Don't think I'm going to need too many additional enchantments here. So obviously we're after stuff that's going to manipulate counters in some way. Ooh, alternate win condition. I'll have some of that. Oh, it just grows, doubles up stuff. That's nice. Handy. Yep. Got quite a few instances already, so I don't know how many more I want to include here. We obviously need some removal, so oh, there's another interesting blue destruction spell which swaps it out with a 3/3 creature. And there's a It's interesting because the green one does any permanent, not just a creature. And then sorceries, yeah, usual suspects, so that's fine. I mean, proliferate would be really nice in here. All creatures. Each player creates okay. X on one counts on it where X is the number of cards in your library. Sounds interesting. No surprise this it's pretty much building itself here. So we did enchantments. What we got left before we move on to creatures? Planeswalkers. Oh yeah. Cool. We could put Doggo in it just for thematically. I've got this deck, I think. So, okay, let's just redo this just in case anything's changed. This is always interesting when you're playing like a lot of green blue, these lieges. Right. Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with no plus one. Yeah. Okay. Number of graft here. Okay, that's an interesting ability. Yeah, I need to keep my eyes open for proliferate. Actually, that's something I keep forgetting to watch out for. Okay, looking good. So yeah, obviously I picked a number of just utility creatures there that weren't necessarily tied directly to the +1/+1 counter theme. Can see things, the number of cards here I put in which actually have like a mana bonus based on counters. Yeah, this could get quite nicely out of control in terms of the mana rate generated. So just 4 cards really. Oh, yep, nice, proliferate. There's just so many things here that are really cool. Okay. So the only other thing then, because I always tend to forget it, is just seeing if there's any cool utility land here, which I think there is, because we've got the things like Reliquary Tower and Simic Growth chamber, and this. Of course, this if I wanted to play it. So let's keep it fairly straightforward. Right. Okay. Scroll down, have a look at the stats. It's pretty close actually. There we go. Pretty close. A few tokens here. Nice. Okay, let's go into the playtester. Oh dear. I'm just going to look at a few sample hands just to see. Okay, that's not too bad. Just look at this a moment. Sort this by, where are we? try that. Okay, no lander. Good. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Nice. Handy to get out. That would be an interesting combination here, although it wouldn't, the amount of counters on it wouldn't increase the mana beyond that, and there is a way of adapting this. So yeah, now things are starting to get interesting. Okay, let's just see. It's not bad. Okay. So really, as always, as long as I make these drops, it should be good. Get the user lift out, and then you can also get the Renegade Krasis out, and so on. Good armor's reach, so yeah, that looks good. Just wonder whether I do need to slightly increase the blue or not. Hand doesn't look great. Oh, have an island. Yeah, it's like I've nearly run out of gas. Okay. That one wasn't so great. And this looks interesting. Cool. Yeah, just definitely a deck to play around with and to tweak and just stuff. Obviously, there I'm really just looking to see how the first few turns sort of pan out. Once things start evolving, these sort of decks can get very complicated. It's another one of those scenarios where obviously playing stuff like this on Magic the Gathering Online is super helpful, because of course it remembers all the evolve triggers and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a less taxing on the brain. But yeah, just so much stuff you could swap out here and play around with. Was there a Simic Ascendancy in here? Where's my enchantments gone? Oh yeah, there was. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so there we have it. That was the Prime Speaker Zegana deck coming from Gatecrash. Thanks for watching. Bye for now, and I will see you in the next episode.